Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Mensah Augustine. Please, if you are new here, kindly subscribe to my channel. And if you have been watching my videos and you want to just subscribe, please kindly subscribe for how to build the mathematics community. Now, in this lesson, we'll be looking at the three-figure bearing. So, we will look at how to draw the three-figure bearing for each of the quadrants, right? Thanks to Rector Wassce from University of Education, Uniba, for requesting for this video. If you have any video request, you can leave it at the comment section, or if you have any difficult question, you leave it at the comment section, or you can WhatsApp your questions to me on my WhatsApp number +233 245 36079 and I'll be of help to you. Now let's go through the question. A bearing of A from B is 40 degrees. A bearing of M from N is 120 degrees. A bearing of P from R is 213 degrees. A bearing of X from Y is 312 degrees. How do we draw this? Now, let's go. Before we do that, kindly subscribe, like, share, and leave your comments. Now, let's see. For the first one, a bearing of A from B is 40 degrees. Now, where students make mistake is they don't understand bearing of A from B. They have been always mistakenly using from and then the of. A bearing of A, meaning that we have line A and we want to find the bearing of that line from a point B. So that's what it means. This is point B and this is point A, right? So if I draw if I draw this at point B, right? Yes. Then I have to measure an angle from the geographical north of point B to point what? A. That is what it means. Right? So let's say, for example, that point A is here. Then a line joining point B to point A. Then we measure the angle from the geographical north of point B to line A. That is the three-figure bearing. The three-figure bearing is being represented using 3 digits, starting from 0, 0, 0 up to 360 degrees. And it is always measured in degrees. And we measure the angle from the geographic north. So north of this point to the line that we are talking about. So let's consider the first one. Now, if we consider the first one, a bearing of A from B is 40 degrees. So if I draw my plane from the north to the east line is 90 degrees. So I assume that if I draw this line and name here as point A, this is my point B. When you're moving from the north to this line, it is 90. So I assume that this line can be my 40 degrees. There's no need for you to measure it using compass, using protractor, or any other thing. You don't need to construct it using compass, nor do you need a protractor. You know that from here to here is 90. So we assume that if I draw a line here, 40 can fall on that line. That's all. We finished. That's great. Now let's assume that this angle is, let's say, 80. If this angle is 80, we just need some proximity. Like if I have point A, B here, and I want to measure 80, you see that 80, if you do this, this can be 80. Yes, because the angle here is larger than the angle below. So let's say Yes, A. This is B, and this is A. Just use some proximity. The diagram should look real, yes, a bit real, yes, because we are not measuring, we are just assuming. So you see that the angle here is far bigger than the angle here. That's what we need. So any angle that is between 0 and 90 will fall on this line. So it will fall between the line that you've drawn and the 90 degrees. So that's how we do it. Now, let's see. Another one, the second one. We have the bearing of M from N is 120 degrees. So from N, so N is the point. Because we want from N. 120. From here to here is 90. So we assume that 120 can fall on this line. So this is our point M. So let's do 120. Very simple as that. Now, in what other way can we draw this one? We can draw this one in a very simple way. This is our point N. From here to here is 90 degrees. So if we assume here to be line M, so point M, and this is the line joining M and then N. Then from here to here is 90. I need 120. So it means that it has left with this angle simply 30 degrees to get me there. Because if I add 30 to 90, I'll get 120. Or I can subtract the 90 from the 120 to get this 30. That's the angle that I need. So we can draw it this way, draw it this way, or we can simply draw and use the 30 degrees there. Wow, that is very simple. This means that in abstract, you know that this angle is 90, or you know that this angle is 90. So 90 plus 30 is 120. So any of these is accepted. Mostly, if you use this, it will help you in doing the back bearing. So this one, I highly recommend this than any of these two. Or whatever you find convenient, you can use it. That's mathematics. That's very good. Now, let's look at the third one. For the third one, 213. From this line, from the geographical north to south, is 180. So, from here to here is also 90. So, 200 up to 270, you can get it. Because here is 270. Here is 90, and here is 180. Then you get back to 360 degrees. So 213 will somewhere here. So let's assume that it will fall on this line. So this is our R. Then this is P. Because we need the bearing of P from R. Okay. So I want 213, and I've got 180. So it has left with what? So I'll just take 180 from 230. That will give me 3. That is 33. That is 33. 0 from 3 is 3. 8 from 11 is 3. So this angle is 33 degrees. So we can draw this one as, and then put 33 degrees here. And this is our P, and this is our R. So this is shows that the bearing of P from R is 213 degrees. Let's add this to confirm. This is 3. 8 plus 3 is 11. So you write 101. That's correct. So check that one in a very simple way. We only need this angle to add to the rest of the 180 to make it 213 degrees. Wow. Let's see the last one. So for the last one, we have 312. So we have 90, 180, 270, then this is 360. So 312 will be between 270 to 360. So we have the whole of this to be 270. So we need this angle. We want to look at that angle. So how do we find that angle? What will be added to 270 to give you 312? Just take the 312 from the 270. So 312 minus 270. You get 0. Sorry, you get 2, 4. That is 42. So this angle is 42. So you can draw this one as, this is P from R. That is P from R. No, X rather. Sorry, X from Y. And in fact, Y is the point here, and X is this. So you can draw that one as So this shows that the bearing of X from Y is 312 degrees. And remember that I said that for the 3-figure bearing, we measure the angle from the geographical north to the line. So we measure from the geographic north. Always measure it from the north in the clockwise direction. We measure the 3-figure bearing from the geographic north in the clockwise direction to the line that we are talking about. That's the terminal line, or the line joining the point and where we are coming from. That is very simple as that. Wow. Now let's look at these tricks before we go. So here, what is the bearing of B from A? What is the bearing of B from A? Let me put A here, because A is the point here. What is the bearing of B from A? So, if I want to measure the bearing of B from A, I have to go and stand at the geographical north of A. And this is the north of A. Then I come to this side. I don't know this angle, but I know this one. I know that this angle plus this one will give me 90. So I'll take 40 from 90 and I'll get 50. So the bearing is 050 degrees. It is a 3-figure bearing. So that's why I'm adding 0 to my answer. If you write only 50, it's wrong. So 050 degrees. Wow. Now let's check this one. So here we need the bearing of K from M. So from M, we go and stand at the geographic north of M. We measure up to this line. Wow. But we know that from here to here is 90. But we don't know this. We also know that from here to here is 90. But this angle is 42. So we take 42 from 90 to get 48. So we add 48 to 90 to get our answer. That is 90 plus 48. 8. That's 138. That is very simple. So here the question that we wrote, that is we are now getting here as 138 degrees. So the bearing of K from M is 138 degrees. Wow. It's 138 degrees. Very simple. Now let's come to this quadrant. So if I do this one, the bearing of x from y, now I have here to be 50 degrees. So for the bearing of x from y, we have to measure from the geographic north, 180. What is this angle? Here 50 plus the angle here will give me 90 degrees. So if here is 50, definitely here will be 40. Because 40 plus 50 is 90. So I'll add this 40 to the 180 degrees to give me 220 degrees. That is 180 plus 40, 0, 2, 2. So here the bearing of x from y is 220 degrees. Wow. Now let's take the last quadrant. If I have this one, now I have here as 18 degrees, and this is M, and this is K. So we need the bearing of M from K. So we go and stand at the geographic north of K, then you measure 180, 270, we need this angle. But this angle plus 18 will give us 90, so you subtract 18 from 90 to get 72. Because 72 plus 18 is 90. So we get here 72 degrees. Then if you need the bearing of M from K, we measure 180, 270 plus 72. And that will give us 342 degrees. Let me check. 270, 72. You have 2. 7 plus 7 is 44. Then bring it. That is very simple. So this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Please kindly subscribe, like, share, and leave your comments. Bye bye.